What's up, Guff team? How are you? Can't remember the last time I've played PvZ this early. Just had sleep troubles, so have I, man. Yesterday I was out with my whole family and we went outside to some little restaurant, had some drinks. And then I went with my granddad and his brothers, no, not his brothers, his sons, and we went to another pub. So I had some stuff to drink. Obviously I don't get drunk, but I'm not really used to drinking, so my head felt a bit weird. I didn't get back until 10 PM because I was just at my granddad's house for a few hours. I went to bed at 1 and woke up at 7:30. Yeah, I mean, I never usually do stuff like that. Going out with family or going out as a family. We haven't been able to do that in years. Usually I just play PvZ and get targeted by literal autism. What's up, Michael? Yeah, well, no, I mean, I've got special people who have vendettas against me. So, yeah. I mean, you wouldn't even know who I'm getting targeted by because no one knows him and no one likes him. That's the thing. Like, I get targeted by randoms. Well, not loads of randoms, but just specific, special randoms. And it's always when I'm playing by myself as well. Because that's the only time they can do it. It's so funny, man. I love getting targeted by people with really bad backgrounds, so they end up flashing out their hate on me. Oh nah. I've got some special kid called Leif who tries to target me. So Wolfie plays for Leif plays. You wouldn't, I'm guessing you wouldn't know him, and I wouldn't blame you because he's just a complete random which nobody knows. Non-verbal autistic kid that doesn't want to tell me why he hates me, but just targets me for no reason. You know? I'm dead. It's whatever. An EU clan. Well, yeah, so that only really exists on PC. Or at least I don't think it's a specifically EU clan, but on PC, clan matches are done really, really early to fit the schedule of European players, because there's a lot more EU players than America. And because PC is so dead, you kind of want to be able to do matches which are suited to EU and American players. "3:30 AM is sick. Hell no. Hell no. I don't want to ruin my sleep schedule for PvZ. Hell no. Actually, no, to be fair, Big Wario was European. Like, we weren't a serious clan, like, we were just a friend group, but just doing matches for fun, and just full trolling. But there was our very first match, we faced Vice. We tied with them, and then when Vice was streaming it, they called us Big Wario European Team. And everyone just started memeing it for like 2 weeks. We just called our whole group chat. Yeah, we tied Vice. Like, we had literal like people who never played clan matches as well. Just, I'm pretty sure I've got the stream up. I think I have the stream. I remember it was like one of the very first streams. But you'll see, if you can go back to it and see all the people on the team. And see what we were working with. As well as the vibes as well in the party chat. Just go to my channel and then go to oldest and it will show up the very first streams. You could just skim as well to like the parts where we won and stuff like that, you know. Bro, just everyone was so much happier. Yeah. It was so much better back then. Yeah. But no, if you were in Big Rary, it would be the most fun you've ever had, man. I promise you. Like if you were in our group from like 2019 to 2020, it would have been the most fun you've ever had. Even just playing pubs. Just the vibes and the trolling and that. Well, good for you, I guess. No, GM means good morning, Creeper. What does... Cram Master. GM means good morning. I think Creeper played when we did the match versus Vice. You were there as well, Creeper, weren't you, when we did the very first match against Vice, that big Wario European team? Do you remember that? You've never heard anyone say GM? Well, there's loads of people who have said GM before. I know a lot of people that say GM. Not in PvZ. Somewhere else. No, Creeper, like, do you not remember Big Wario European Team? Do you not remember? Like, when I'd stream it on PlayStation. Big Wario European Team. But do you not remember the one time we played Vice and then like it wasn't a serious thing. It was like we were just trolling and that, but we actually got to play against Vice. And then they had a stream and they called it Big Wario European Team versus Vice, and then everyone just started memeing it. And then we changed the whole Big Wario group chat to Big Wario European Team. Yeah, it's just a good times, man. Like we weren't. It wasn't like a serious thing. But yeah, like that's why. Like it was so. That's why it was so fun because it's like it's just us. Like if you were in Big Wario and knew who was playing in the matches, you'd know. But it was just so troll. It was literally just like friend groups. But there's actual people who like properly do the clan matches and play the game. Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, it's got to be a big friend group that just doesn't care about PvZ. Like, nothing's gonna be like Big Warrior because no one took the game seriously. That's why. It was a whole group of people that didn't take the game seriously. Yeah. Hmm. I don't talk to Goose anymore. At least I've not talked to him in forever. I think he's just doing his own PC PvZ stuff. I don't know. The thing is, Creeper, I just got really sick of. I got really, really sick of him. Like, it'd be so annoying because anytime you'd play with him in like 2025 or 2024, it would just be him begging you to be on his team. I don't know. It was just so annoying. And it got to a point where when I stopped caring about PvZ, it annoyed me more because I just want to play the game. Like, I play more Fortnite than I play PvZ. And I'm not coming to PvZ to only play zombies. And it's just so long, man. It'll be so annoying when you get annoyed at you, like genuinely annoyed, for not being able to switch teams. Or having an opportunity to switch to zombies and not taking that opportunity. It was just really, really stupid. So, like, I don't know. Starbow's chill though. Starbow's chill. The only time I talk to Starbow is when he sends me like music and stuff. Because we both like the same type of music. Well, I mean, if I'm going to be honest, there's just bad things about everyone in the PvZ community. It's a problem. I think that's why, like, everyone's so weird. And there's just something that they've done. Like, all these people are bad things. So I just honestly don't care about how well I do in PvZ anymore. Obviously I hate being bad, but it's not serious or anything. I've matured now, and I've opened my eyes to how weird everyone is and how serious a lot of people take it. I don't know, I feel like I've just fully opened my eyes now. Zero Rez? I'm pretty sure he's just, I don't know, I swear he's well smart. What's just happened to my screen? Rez was weird, but he was funny. He was funny. At first, I didn't like him before Big Wario, and then after Big Wario, we were chill. Do you remember Fat Cheekiness? Yeah, he's definitely changed, 100%. For the better. He was really good at math as well. She's probably doing some like math stuff in university, I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, what you've got to understand about PvZ, like now my eyes are open, you just got to understand that PvZ is just, it's almost just like a place where all these weird people can meet. And they can all just make friends with each other, because it's such a small community. That's what it feels like now. Or at least that's what it was like, but now I've realised that like everyone is just weird in one way or another. You wish you could make more friends on PvZ? Well, I mean, the thing is, I don't even think it's worth trying to make more friends on PvZ, I'm going to be honest with you. But I was going to say, I could give you ways on how you could make new friends, but would you really want to make friends with some of the people in the community? With me, when I first started playing, obviously I was getting max rank in that, and I was seeing all the other max ranks. And I thought they were playing all cringe with their cannons and that, and I hated people that played OP characters. But then, yeah, so then I'd target them. But then when I got max rank, I thought, oh, I'm max rank now, so I can play any mastered character I want. So then I started using slightly more EP, and like roses and zombies wasn't really much of a problem. I only really used Camo Ranger, but then I started to get hated by all the max ranks, even though they would also only use cannon and stuff like that. And it was because I would target them for using their OP characters. But do you see the hypocrisy in some of the players? Like, if you've got a big friend group and you're like a random, and you're targeting them for using cannon, they don't like it. But then you can use cannon, and then they can target you, and then they can hit on you. They've got loads of friends, so then they all hate you. It's psychology. It's basic psychology. It's herd mentality. Whereas, like, if you're not a friend, if you don't have lots, if you're like if you're considered a random, then anything you do is just people don't like anything you do, but then they're also hypocrites at the same time. But they're all friends with each other, so they don't have a problem with each other. Yeah, I remember Creeper. After based in Russia started hating you. Yeah, that is the definition of herd mentality. And then his friends are not going to be very keen of you because it's coming from him. And then he makes you seem worse than you are. Maybe you are as bad as he said you were, if it was a year and a half ago, but people can make you out to be really bad. So then, when you meet them, you only hate them. A lot of people don't know about, I don't know, making friends and getting to know the real person without having to go canon or doing all that weird stuff. Like, people do that stuff actually caring about PvZ, which is the funny part. The thing is, if you just talk to them, then I think after having a conversation with them, they would not mind you. But I don't know. You'd have to get through a bit of arguing first. That's the thing. But then you got to understand, they've all probably had weird things that have happened in their life, or things they've been accused of, or just weird things related to them. So it feels like friendly fire for them to hate you, but then they've also done things before as well. But no one cares because they're all friends, if you know what I mean. That's the thing with PvZ players. Jasper's V, right? I mean, yeah. I mean, there was a weird thing about him as well. I remember the stuff that was happening with Valve, and then the messages that Valve showed everyone of what V said about his little sister. And stuff like that. The thing is, like, I mean, everyone's just like, I don't know. I just don't know why they're like that. But just in general. Not to mention they all say the M word. Not that I care, but I mean, what did he say? Well, there was the whole thing that happened, and it was in my server as well, and they were like messaging me both saying, "Oh, kick him from the server, kick him from the server. Oh, he did this, he did that." But obviously, I hate hating people, so I'm not trying to. I want them to sort it all out, but yeah. It's annoying stuff, but this is what happens when you've got very toxic people who have egos, who don't want to lose the argument, I guess. People who will just battle it out for as long as possible when it gets really serious. Yeah, I've got a Discord server, but you probably don't want to join it because it is... It's not like Baby Love server where it's completely cooked, but it's not like a friendly server. It was meant to be just a normal server, but then all of those people joined. So it's not really like a... I don't know. No one's gonna like you in that server if you join, because for everyone's gonna hate you. The people that you talked about are in the server. Like, everyone is there, so. But some people have left. Like, it's not active. I don't say that as if it's active, because it's not really active. But people will sometimes message from time to time. It's not for kids. What's the link? I'll send it to you after this match. You can kind of see who's in it. Also, I mean, a lot of people kind of just got mod. I didn't make the server, Morty made the server, so then he'd give mods to some people. But the face of the server was technically me. But then other people would get roles and stuff, so then loads of people have, like, powers, because they all want power. Which is, I feel like that's another weird thing with Discord. Like, everyone wants power, and they want Discord roles, and it's just weird. Has anyone noticed that with Discord in general? I mean, with PvZ, it's just, I just find it weird with PvZ. People that want, like, a specific role. Well, this is them. Oh, the cool kid. I'm the cool kid with, like, a little green name. And then the role is just called the cool kid. And there's lots of roles as well that other people have created. You'd think, what the hell? Why is Invis making this role? Like, why is he making... What's that one? Alright. Alright. And then you think, oh, why is this guy made gay N-word role? Like, what? Why would Invis do that? The problem is that, like, you don't want to be too you don't want to care too much, because if you care and you're just strict, and it's like other servers, then people are just not going to like you. But then that's all the toxic people, that's the problem. But then it's kind of like a place for all those people to just talk to each other, because they'd be banned in other servers, or it'd be less, it'll be more filtered. Oh, we're monkey nuts. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like in PvZ, if you're beefing like one person who's friends with other people, it's almost like a gang mentality. PvZ gangs. That's basically what it's like. Yeah. I mean, if I could have a bingo card, if I could have a PvZ bingo card, playing blasting cringe music into game chat would be one of the squares. I mean, everyone still goes for 100 kill games. They all still go for 100 kill games. Well, they all go. Actually, no. They all go for world records. World records, but real life people with jobs and employability and other life responsibilities care about. By the way, PvZ world records. That's what I'm gonna say. And then the problem is, a lot of the time, all of the videos get good views as well. Like, all you've got to do in PvZ to get views is make overedited videos, or you've got to just, what was it? Make world record videos. Put world record in the end and get 200 kills or 100 kills. And then get pocketed, and then you just get loads of views. But then it's not good views, because everyone ends up... Like, the views come from people who start, like, what is Family Hearst doing, man? You end up getting loads of criticism. Like, that's the views. The views of a hate watching. Because then everyone ends up thinking that you're horrible. and that you cheat. Guess no one shot Family Hearst. It's weird because I still have a world record for Cosmic Range as well. On PC, which I didn't even try going for. I just played Cosmic Range one game. One of my friends chose to buff me for like half the game, and then I just ended up getting the world record for Cosmic Range. It's like, cool. That was on PC though. Oh, yeah. The thing is, what if all those people are right? What if all those people are right? Like, you've got people, like, crying about Beanie cheating. But, like, what if they are right? What if we're in the community of people who all love him and are biased to him and play competitively and don't care about what he's doing to other people? Like, it's just theories, it's just thoughts, you know? Like, what if we're on the other side? Because, like, the people that like Beanie and the people that are around him are the minority. That's the thing. That is the minority, by far. And there's not really anyone that cares about them but the people who play competitively. That's the thing. I'm just trying to, like, bring up more opinions and more... Just open your eyes to more things, because we are the minority. I'm not saying I side with them. I'm not saying I'm the minority, but, like, I just don't care about any of that anymore. I mean, I don't know why. Like, he can do whatever he wants. Anyone can do whatever he wants on keyboard and mouse and whatever, but it's kind of just like, why? Why in 2025? Why in PC? But then the people that complain are also weird as well, because then it's just a bunch of like weird transgender furries. You've got normal people, but then you've got like weird transgender, pansexual, omnisexual, weird little furries, you know, and stuff like that. Like the Floral Federation kids and adults who are just weird and woke and really, really weird. Like, when is it no longer going to be impressive to go for higher kill games? And when is it no longer going to be fun to use a Zim? For yeah, it's like you choose what you want to do, but your actions have consequences, you know? At least not in PvZ they don't, because clearly you can do whatever you want and then people can't really do anything about it, and they can't target you because you use him, so you could beat them most of the time. They play competitively, so they've got more experience than you, and they know how to be cringe, and then it's the herd mentality of having everyone else that likes you for your legacy. I don't know, like, there's this thing as well, like legacy, man. I'm not trying to be weird, but like, Legacy, man. Like, just like, I don't know. I'm not trying to like diss Beanie, but all the world records. Yeah, did anyone see the Xbox or the PC like world record spreadsheets? Even the PS ones. I'm pretty sure it's all just Beanie. But do you know what I mean? Where it's just like he's trying to leave a legacy of being the greatest PvZ player, and then he's just flexing all the achievements as if it's like a CV of the things he's done. I don't know. But then it's like, who cares about Legacy? Who cares about PvZ Garden Warfare 2 Legacy? That's the problem. Because again, you have to take into consideration. You have to take into consideration that the comp players are a minority. They are the minority. And the people most of the people that play Garden Warfare 2 are casual people that don't care about sweating in PvZ. Probably because it's PvZ in 2025. So, who's going to care about the legacy but the very small minority of people? Because it's like you end up leaving a legacy of dropping all these high kill games, but it turns out to be a bad one. Like, you think you're doing a good thing, but it turns out to be a bad thing because you're the minority. So more people hate the fact that you've cheated or used Zim or whatever to get records, and you play this certain way against people, and you've got all these toxic friends. They're just going to hate you for it more than applaud you as the best player. That's the thing. That's the problem. This is the problem I've realised with PvZ. Understanding both sides. Being on one side and then understanding the other side. Well, I mean, ever since he made the world record videos, everyone else has also been making world record videos. And like, do you remember, I remember like, what was it? Last year, when everyone was trying to go for world records. One time I was streaming and Cruel and V wanted me out of a lobby. Like, I was playing in a lobby, in an East lobby. And then they joined. And they wanted me to leave so they could get a world record. And I left, but it's like, I guess. I mean, that's all I can say. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Just no hate to them, but I just don't get it. But that was last year, so yeah, 2024, not 2025. But like, you see what I mean? Just people wanting to go for world records and that. Yeah, I can only play plants. What's the story, Creeper?
once you were playing Troll Streamer in the lobby, there was a team of Maxrix. You don't remember who they were, but one was Samurai and he was trying to get 100. Wow. You didn't notice he was in the lobby and you were playing Torchwood and kept killing them for what you heard. Samurai got angry and ordered to target me. That's herd mentality. I mean, they're trying to join. The thing is, think about it. What is the current situation that's happening? They're trying to join us. They're joining a streamer because they want publicity. Because who doesn't? If someone's playing PvZ and you're somewhat good at the game, why wouldn't you join a streamer? Like, why wouldn't you want to be televised? So they're trying to join a streamer, then they're trying to get a high kill game, probably through bumming and all that, and like the Hovergoat and Flowers or Scientists. So they're doing that whilst wanting to be televised and publicised or whatever it is. And then you come along, pretend you're just normal Maxrix trying to enjoy the game. You kill him. They're getting annoyed because they're not going to be able to get their 100 kill game on stream. So then they end up taking it to heart and then all going for you to stop you from playing the game and to get you to leave the lobby so they can get the 100 kill game and they can see it on the stream. That's the thing. I mean, do you see how weird it is? Do you see how weird the community can be sometimes? And another thing, like, how old are most of them? Because a lot of these people in the community are older now. There's not really much people I know who are like really, really like young who are in their friend group. Or who have been around for like a long time who are now older than they were 4 or 5 years ago. Who, like, how old are all these people? The minority. Like the weird people, the ones that go for high kill games, the really toxic ones. Just a big friend group, like the herd mentality of all these people. You know? Like, how old are they? Like the PC players, even the PS players that take it seriously. Like, pretty much loads of the people are on PC now, doing all the PC matches. Like, how old are they all? The youngest is Jamito. Yeah, but even then, Jamito's been around for ages. I wouldn't even say, though, Jamito isn't like them. Jamito's in the minority, but he's not like them. I've never really considered Jamito to be like... I've only considered him to care about 1v1s and that's it. I don't really think Jamito is as bad as the others. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely still prevalent, but... I also think that's primarily from the fact that he's done his own thing. I don't know. Plus, it's a lot less toxic on. Well, I mean, it's toxic anywhere, but it's less toxic on PS, I think. Like, if you play with the people on PC, you kind of end up starting to act like them. In a way, I feel. Because a lot of them are all the same. You become them. And then you become one of them. And it's just another person to add on to the friend group. Toxic people, I guess. Again, no. These are all kind of just like... I don't know. They might... Some people might be nice now, but... I just opened my eyes to what some people are like, and what I've realised playing with them. Playing with people in general. Just knowing the PvZ community more, and maturing at the same time. Makes you realise that nothing in PvZ is... There's more to life than PvZ. And having cool friends, cool competitive PvZ friends, but don't really have good morals. Anyways, speaking of employability and, you know, having a life outside of PvZ, I've got an interview on Thursday for a job. Another interview. Because I realised how hard it is to get jobs. It's actually pretty easy to get interviews because now I know what my edge is. Like, I know the advantage I have over other people who are trying to get jobs, who are unemployed. Thank you, Creeper. Yeah. But like I've done the interviews so much. Like, the thing is, with me, I don't care. Like, obviously I care, but because I don't have responsibilities in the sense that I've got to pay bills and I've got people to look after. So it's like me, I'm kind of just doing my own thing. And if I get a job, and if I get an interview, then it's cool. And if I don't get it, then it's not the end of the world. Because I know that the job market is cooked anyways. Some people get really like nervous for interviews. And they treat it like they're about to drop 100 kills as Cosmic Brains. But it's not that serious. And it's like, if you don't drop 100 kills as Cosmic Brains, but you don't drop 100 kills as Cosmic Brains. And it's whatever. You go to the next game. That's basically what it's like. You get given a chance to do something, and if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. It sounds stupid, but it's true. Like, it's just not that serious for interviews unless you actually have responsibilities. So yeah, if I don't get the job, then I don't get the job. But yeah, I acknowledge. The thing is, I've opened my eyes to it. I thought it was as simple as just applying for the job and you get the job. Because people tell you to look for work. They say, oh, you want money, go get a job. But when you go get a job, and it's not that simple. Because there's over 100 people applying for the same job. And some people don't even get interviews. Like, it's so competitive. But don't treat it like that. Just use your experience to increase your chance of employability. One thing I'd say though is, if I wasn't volunteering, then I don't think I would have got the interview. The volunteering's helped a lot, because it's just something that they can see, which is related to the job you're applying for, which tells them that you want to be employed and you're doing things you're gaining experience to be able to get that job, and then they'll want to employ you. So that's another thing I recommend. Volunteer. If you don't have a job and you want a job, volunteer. What is this? So every time I don't get enough sleep, my tummy feels really weird. Alright, bye Creeper. It's nice talking to you. Having a deep conversation about the PvZ community and how things have changed. Bye. Yeah, I thought an earlier time would be better, Zanis. Since I've got nothing to do anyways. And I've got an interview for another job. Yeah. Me, Guff, Team and Creeper were having a really deep conversation about the PvZ community. A very, very deep conversation. Well, it's chill. I can play what I want. Nothing, no special people. Everything's good. I didn't really get much sleep though. I went to bed at 1 and woke up at 7:30. And my ear is still blocked, man. Because I spent the whole day yesterday out with my family and my granddad. I had my first pint of Guinness. It's one of the most famous drinks. Then I had a whiskey coke as well, and then another whiskey coke, which one of my brothers, not my brother, my uncles brought for me. It's fine. My head felt weird, but I'm never gonna get drunk. I mean, I didn't really like the taste of the Guinness. It got worse as you went down. Like, the more you drank, the worse it got. Because it was more stronger at the bottom, so it tasted worse. But it's one of the healthiest ones, actually. It's weird because it's healthy. Like, there's lots of iron, B vitamins, antioxidants. It's just weird. Because I didn't feel bad drinking it. It tasted bad, but I drank it all because I knew it was good. The whiskey coke was just like normal coke, but it tasted a bit weirder. Probably would have just preferred normal coke, but yeah, not heavy. And I watched them play pool as well in the pub. It was my first ever time drinking in a pub. And I also took some screenshots of what it looked like outside. It's weird, I haven't felt that feeling since I was in Portugal. But I felt like I was in Portugal with how busy it was. And this was just our town. We didn't even go anywhere special. It was just a bank holiday. Yeah. It wasn't even a night, it was a day. Like, it was nice, it was so nice and sunny. I'll probably post some pictures. Well, I only took 2 pictures of what it looked like. But it was so nice. I don't think we've had a family day out in years. Literally years. And I've never ever had a day out with my granddad. Ever. Like a day out, so yeah. Experiences which I've not had. A different type of day I've not had. It was well nice. Yeah, we went out in the day. We left at 2:30. And then, what was it? We picked up my granddad's brother and his wife Then we went to the Weatherspoons first. Some massive Weatherspoons in Ramsgate. And we had like the first drink, like a pint, and then whiskey coke. And then we went over, me and my granddad and his son, or my uncle, went out to another pub. Yeah, me, my granddad, and my two uncles went out to another pub, whilst everyone else went to the arcades, like the little ones and that. And I watched them play pool, had another drink. One of my uncles was a little bit drunk. Fell over. He fell off his chair. He said he was so close to death. He said he had a near-death experience. It was all funny and stuff. It was all fun. And he said he was going to destroy my other uncle in pool, but then he ended up losing by a lot. Yeah. It's funny though, it's good. I'm not sure why I've got a nice Citron. Like I said, I haven't played him in forever. Nah, I could never get drunk. My granddad had like 5 pints of Guinness and he was still fine. Somehow. And I thought I was going to be drunk after just 1 pint and 2 small whiskey cokes. Like, it would just feel weird transitioning from normal to drunk. Being self-conscious that you don't want to get drunk. And thinking, oh, is this going to make me drunk? Is that going to make me drunk? Yeah, we were talking about that in the pub. Like, some people can get drunk faster than others. If you're smaller as well, you can get drunk quicker. And if you haven't eaten, you can get drunk quicker. My uncle's got a friend that my mum invited over. Like, one day my mum invited my uncle and his friend over with his wife for a chili and some like fruit punch. And my mum was telling me how my uncle's friend goes through 2 bottles of spirit a day. He's got a full-on alcohol addiction. He's like diabetic, obese. Got an alcohol addiction. And it was ever since his father passed away. Which is not good. 2 bottles of spirit. And that's to keep him normal, by the way. It's becoming alcohol dependency. Like I said, addiction. So think about the amount of money that you spend on that much alcohol a day as well. The amount of money and the amount of problems it causes you. Oh yeah. Well, he probably already has problems with that stuff. I wouldn't be surprised. Boxed by Zach. You're right back. Give me like 10 seconds. What's worse, alcohol addiction or smoking addiction? Well, I mean, alcohol is literally a poison. Like, you shouldn't be drinking it. But then smoking, you shouldn't put something which isn't air into your lungs. They both cause cancer. They both cause organ problems. I honestly don't know. I'd just say they're equally as bad. The fact that you're addicted and you're doing one specific thing which you can't stop, which is clearly bad for you, is already bad enough. But you're gonna die either way. Unless you get help. Still got rocket jump on. Boxed by Zach again. Got full health, hit him for 180. I'm going to play like 2 more games. I'm going to play this game, another game, and then I'm going to play like another game, and then I'm probably going to end stream after this as well. Because I'm not trying to drag it on until the afternoon. And then weirdo kids start joining. It's kind of peaceful playing like this. And you don't want to do it for too long. You don't want to keep doing it every single time at the same time, because then kids start to adapt. Yeah, I mean, alcohol's normalizes everything. It's normalized for special occasions, so that's a problem. I mean, that's not the problem. Like, special occasions. But then people want to just get drunk and like the feeling of being drunk. That's a problem. People like the feeling that smoking and drinking gives them. So smoking and drinking is a problem for adults. And then vaping is just a problem for teenagers. Because it's easy to get. And people think that they look cool. Because it's different colours and it's a device. Nothing's worth it. The only thing that should be going through your lungs is air. You know they put vitamin E in the vapes as well. But that's just not good, because I was looking at the video where they said that they put the vitamin E in vapes. But it's like, why are you breathing vitamin E? Like, you should be consuming vitamin E. You shouldn't be breathing it in. That's the thing, like, you don't breathe in vitamins. You shouldn't do that. Specifically vitamin E, because it's not good to breathe in, I've heard. Yeah. Or just weird little groups of girls that do it and think they're cool as well. Just weird little rainbow, unicorn, strawberry ice, blueberry ice, green ice, yellow ice, blue ice, red ice, ice flavor. Little vapes. Like, what's the obsession with ice? Just, like, I just don't understand the obsession with ice. Yeah, but kids, the thing is, yeah, that's fine. If you've got a smoking addiction, then vape, because there's less chemicals. Overall, main goal is to stop. But one of the ways to like stop the addiction overall is just lower the amount of nicotine you get. And the vaping can help do that, because some have lower levels of nicotine in them. Like, they've got less chemicals, but it's still hundreds of chemicals, which you shouldn't be breathing. But you can also control the amount of nicotine in them, because it's not just a herb. It's not just a plant. It's like a manufactured liquid. So you can change your levels. And then it can get to a point where you just don't need that much nicotine, or none at all. Yeah, even then there's better alternatives as well. Some of the alternatives are just, like, if you're Epic and you don't need aim assist or anything, just quit in general. But you can also do like nicotine patches, which is just for nicotine, which is the thing that people are addicted to. That's why they vape. It's like, well, that's why they can't stop, because they like the feeling of the nicotine. That is the only reason. Or maybe the flavours as well. They like the flavours. They like the flavours. Oh, they like breathing in strawberry ice, or blueberry ice, or pink ice, yellow ice, red ice, green ice, blue ice, unicorn ice, rainbow ice. Kitty ice, whatever weird concoction that they think of. Waste of a smouldering madness. Yeah. I was watching a video. I don't know if you know the YouTuber Memulus, but he did a video with Jack Manifold, and they were trying every YouTuber product, every YouTuber brand. You know, making a tier list on what they think is the best one in that. And there was some sweets from Ryan Trahan, and one of the flavours was called Fun Drink. Like, you've got all the little fruit flavours in that, and then you've just got this one called Fun Drink. It's like, what's the flavour? Oh, it's Fun Drink flavour. It's Fun Drink. What is Fun Drink? Fun Drink. That literally sounds like a PS generated username. Fun Drink. Like, that is literally a PS generated username. Like, they just got some random. They got PlayStation to write them a name for a flavour, which was unique from everything else. Fun Drink. Fun_drink 45. Oh yeah, what, the broken one?
It's added it to comp.
Oh wow.
In comp, right.
Well, that's gonna be fair. That's gotta be like a mythic thing or something, surely. It can't be something that everyone has. Or maybe you could get it from the Rift Pod. I can imagine him doing that. Does it have codeine in it? I have no idea. I wouldn't be surprised if there was codeine or some weird little drink that no, not drink, some drug that makes it fun. I was like, find out. Like, what is this flavour meant to be? What's it meant to feel like? Oh, find out. And you'll see why it's called Fun Drink. You say my name, Ronnie? Yeah. What's up? Utopia City? Yeah. Oh. What, is it a new POI now? Oh, is there a medallion there? Are people playing now, or is it just loads of leaks? If you want to use Smoldering Madness, this is the meta. You stand still, because if you stand still, you've got infinite ammo. You've literally got infinite ammo. Nothing I can do there. No, I fell, man. Screw that, man. Screw that. There's nothing I can do. Let's go try to go for the other scientist. And I'm gonna die to the back one anyways. No man, he cancelled my how I didn't realise it cancels a blazing blast. Did not realise that. Come on, man. And there's just no one to blazing blast. Yeah. I mean, if Dave Blunt's had a sweeper, he'd probably, if he had a favour, he would call it double cup. Surely it'd be called double cup. Try have a double cup, gummies. Alright. I'll play this game and I'll play the other Siege of Time game and then I'll dip. Oh God, Lord, please. Perfect. So perfect. I love when they do that. Is anyone gonna rush up and shoot Phasma? Hi Izzy, how are you? I'm not gonna be on for long. I'm gonna play this game and I'm gonna play the next Siege of Time game and then I'm gonna go. I had a very deep conversation about PvZ, and then what else was I talking about? Oh yeah, what I did yesterday. I had a day out with my family yesterday. I had fun and drank some drinks and stayed at my granddad's house for a bit. Felt like I was in Portugal. Oh, you're in Disney now? Oh, nice. What's it like? How is it? Nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's probably going to be a lifetime experience as well. Once in a lifetime, depending on if you go there again. Especially if you're with all your friends. That would be something you remember for the rest of your life. Especially when you don't talk to school friends. Because that's what it was like for Portugal with me. No, man, I'm just getting looked at by double fire characters. What were you talking about? Well, I think it started when I was saying, to Garth I'm alright and stuff like that, and I think it was started to do with like targeting and how there's no special people playing, and then I was saying the special people that are targeting me and stuff like that, you know. And then he was saying how like a year and a half ago he was hated by everyone. He was talking about like the group of people like Nate and Beanie and Based in Russia who like don't like him. Apparently Based in Russia he started hating Guff Team, and then everyone else hated him afterwards. And it's like, because they're all friends in the community, they're going to listen to Based Russia, and they're not going to be very fond of Guff if they've heard that Guff isn't nice to Based. But when I was talking about how they're also really toxic, he was saying he wants to make more friends. And I was saying, you don't really want to make friends with some of the people in the community because of how they are. And they've all got something weird about them. Now, you were saying something about like Starbow wearing diapers, saying he wasn't too keen on Starbow because he wears diapers. And I was saying, I'm cool with Starbow, but it's just weird because everyone has something weird about them. I was saying how PvZ is a place where all the weird people can be friends with each other and stuff like that. And then you're talking about like 100 kill games and stuff like that, and people taking it seriously. I was talking a bit about Beanie as well, and talking about like legacy and how the comp community is a minority. And I was saying that what if we're on the wrong side of the community, because it seems like the comp community is a minority, and when you've got people like Beanie dropping the high kill games and stuff like that, he only really gets haters. But the people that are defending him are the comp community, like all the close friends and that, which he is friends with, which is also the herd mentality, because they're all friends with each other, so obviously they're going to back each other. Even though it's like they're using all the Zims and that, and they're really toxic. And then I was saying as well stuff about my Discord server and how Goth wanted to join it, and I said you don't want to join it because all the people you named but didn't like you are in that server. And it's probably not going to be good. But yeah, with the Beanie thing, I was saying that like, because obviously if you look at the Xbox and the PC and the world record spreadsheets, I mean, I don't think he's toxic. I think all those people take the game really seriously though. It was like with the clan matches, when I was playing the clan matches and everyone was treating it like it was World Cup. They get really toxic and serious over it sometimes. But as I was saying though, like, the thing I was talking about was how like he wants to leave a legacy as the best player. But the only people that are going to acknowledge that are his friends and nobody else. Because he's made loads of videos of these high kill games and he's got all these world records. So he can be on the spreadsheets and his name's everywhere. When you look at world records, you only see him. And when you think of world records, it's only him. So the comp players will think of him as the best player. But then you've got the rest of the community, since the comp community is a minority compared to everyone else, but disagree because he's going around doing it with friends. And he's using the Zims and stuff like that. kind of just thinking about it from a different point of view. I was thinking, what if they're actually right? But then again, those people are also weird. Just woke people, overly casual players. But then you've got normal people who still want to enjoy the game. I was telling Guff Team as well, when I was at max rank, well no, when I was playing, my first days of playing, I was hated by loads of people. Yeah, it's like, I was saying how you could get targeted by a cannon, or you could see someone playing cannon who's a max rank, target them, and then they hate you. But like, you could use cannon, and you get targeted by the same people, and it would be hypocrisy. But they would do it because they've got loads of friends who would also back them up. It's a herd mentality. So because there's so much of them who are friends with each other, they can get away with it. Yeah, no, I was saying that as well. Like, you can do whatever you want, but like your actions have consequences. But then right after that, I said, but there isn't really, like, what can anyone do about it? What can anyone do about it? They can't. They're not going to target you because he's got loads of friends, which would back him up. Because it's basically like a gang. They would back him up, and they would probably, I don't know, harass you or give you a really bad name for dissing their king. Or you'd go target and lose anyways because he's on Zim. It's as simple as that. Or he would just not care, ignore everything, and just keep playing the clan matches, because you don't get randoms in those. It's like there's nothing you can really do. So they complain and it doesn't do anything. But it's the fact that he's leaving a worse legacy, a bad legacy, rather than a good one. And because the majority of people are all casual, it's going to be regarded as a bad legacy than a good one by the comp players, just because he's dropped a load of world records. It's no hate, but because I hate hating people, but I feel like they just take it so seriously. But the comp community is like the most toxic friend group. At least on PC. On PC it is. But there's not much else to expect. Because it's comp. Like, they take it seriously. Which is also the stupid part. Because it's PvZ. I don't know, man. Oh yeah, I was also talking to Creeper as well. Oh no, I was talking to Guff Team. When I was talking to him about the comp communities and like the friends in that, I was saying how if he was in Big Wario in like 2019 to 2020, it would have been the most fun he's ever had in the clan matches. Because he was saying how he just does it for the fun of the game. I was saying if he existed in Big Wario when it was 2020, 2019, then he would have loved it. It would have been so fun. And I told him about the thingy where we tied with Vice in our very first match. And he watched it. and he said it was tough. He's saying how good it was. And then I was talking to Creeper about it. He forgot about it. And then I reminded Creeper. And then he's reminded of everyone in Big Wario. And he was telling me, like, oh, do you remember Rez? I remember Rez. And how he used to be weird, but he was really smart at maths and stuff like that. And then I bring up Goose. And said how I don't talk to Goose much at all now. I don't talk to him at all. Because it's just how he is. With like cannon and switching teams and that. It's just boring. So I stopped caring when I stopped caring about PvZ. When I wanted to get on PvZ to play whatever I want, with just normal characters. And then he's like criticising you or getting well annoyed at you for not switching teams and stuff like that. And obviously I don't hate him for that. I hate hating people, but if I'm not very fond of you, if I can't be asked to play with you, then I'm just not gonna talk to you or anything. I'm not going to go out my way to just really harass you. You know, it's just annoying. Because this is what the community is like. This is how people are in PvZ. There's nothing I can do about it. And I've said why there's nothing I can do about it. But I'm obviously not going to say that. I'm obviously not going to say that with the connections and stuff. Because... yeah. Change his PS name. I mean, I couldn't care less. Well, there you go. I mean, how much times do I have to say I'm right with the linkage with the obsessions, the specific obsessions? How much times do I have to say I'm right? I'm not going to say anything else. A specific group of people and how they have specific obsessions. I mean, we all know it. There's nothing we can do about it. That's why I don't hate him, because nothing I can do will change that. That's a problem. PvZ attracts all types of people. Hi Oink Poink, aka Jacob's brother. How are you? W checkpoint. Just spawned a potato mine. Just spawned a potato mine right there. Taunt someone. I don't really want to, I'm not gonna lie. That corn threw me off. There we go. So Park Ranger, you wait to get close because the DPS is absolutely immense. If you wait to get close and then just barrel stuff them. Milky Hobnob. Alright, last game. One more game and I'm gonna go. Alright, bars on this. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks. That's me done for today. Bye.